So, about 2 weeks ago, I posed a question up on Facebook, and I wanted to know why everybody thinks that they're different, why everybody thinks that they're special. All right, and I put it, and I wanted to know whether people thought it was ego that was driving this, or whether it was society driving this mindset. And I got different responses. I do want to show appreciation to everybody who takes part in whenever I do ask questions, because I'm always asking questions for a reason to get people to see things different, to get people to think about things a little bit differently. Um, and just see what's on people's mind, because there's a good chance I've already talked to people in real life, and I'll hear people explain to me why they're different, and it's normally coming down to the same types of things. Personally, I believe society leads to and feeds the ego that we all have, that we all believe that we are different, and we all believe that we are special. I'm going to argue against that completely during this video, and hopefully you can set your emotions aside and we can get logic on the forefront and just hear me out. Hear what I'm saying here, right? Now, y'all know every time you meet somebody, they're different. They're going to say they're different. They're not like the last person. They're going to say these things. But those people are telling you that because they actually believe that they're different. When people say they're different, when they act like they just, came from somewhere else, they really believe this shit. They don't think that they're lying. They really believe that they're different. And this has started from us being children. You're told by your parents how special you are, that you can do anything. You go into a school system who's going to tell you how special you are, all while misinforming and socializing the shit out of you the entire time that you're even in school. There's a good chance you had your religion forced on you, what you eat is forced on you, because it's built around your environment. Most people believe they're different simply off of being raised different. Say you were raised in a two-parent household, you was raised in a single-parent household, you was raised in an abusive household, you were raised in a foster home. These things make people think that they're different as well as class. You may have been raised poor, middle class, or wealthy. But if you get down to the mindsets of everybody in every group, it's the same shit. The exact same shit, even emotionally. People are the same emotionally. Typically, we are driven by emotion, fear being one of the main emotions that drive us. How is this mindset taking place over all of these millions and millions and millions of people if everybody's different? How is that possible? There's a good chance you spend your day thinking about a couple of different things. If you are in a relationship, you're thinking about the other person. If you're not in a relationship, you're thinking about ways to get you some sex. There's a good chance, you're dating scene and things like that. You may think about the shows you watch. Gossip, real big people are on gossip out here. You may drift into the illusion of politics. You may get into the illusion of religion. We get into all these different types of religion or mindsets, and at least we think they're different, but they're really the same. Whether you pray to God or pray to Allah, it's still the same shit going on here. There's a good chance you can juxtapose the thoughts of different people in different class groups, and even per class, people thoughts are the same. But everybody believes that they're different. And I got some emotional responses too, of course. There's nothing wrong with people thinking they're different. And I'm not here making this video and speaking this to say there's anything wrong with you believing that you're different. It's the fact that you believe in a lie. There's nothing wrong with the kid believing in Santa Claus. There's nothing wrong with a grown person believing in whatever religious deity they choose, or believing in politics, or believing in this government. There's nothing wrong per se with any of these things. They're just false. You're believing in a falsehood. If we were also differently, or also different, also special, also have these unique thoughts, how is this government able to predict what we're going to do? We walk around here like mindless sleep zombies, talking about the same fucking dumbass bullshit, focused on the same dumbass bullshit, chasing celebrities around, trying to follow them and keep up with what they're doing. And how are we so different? How are people saying that when most of our thoughts, when you get down to the bottom of people, they're the same shit, the exact same, driven by emotion, driven by fear, This is what we are. But everybody's different. Y'all know that's some bullshit by now. You done met enough people to know that the people that say they different, they're really not different. You met this motherfucker before. You done met him. You done met him already. You was in a relationship with him before. This is what's going on out here. People have the same dream for their lives, typically. A lot of that dream is going to be involving money. We're a bunch of little mice and wheels chasing cheese all the time, chasing money, 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 money. Where do you think that came from? Where do you think that idea even came from? Before money was, I mean, what was going on then? What was people's dreams then? Before money even was a thing. Now, money is everything. Money is everything. This is what we think. We work like slaves our entire fucking lives, never looking around to see anything wrong with what's going on out here. Because if that was the case, the governments wouldn't control the people all over the world. This is all over the world. Here in this nation, I would argue that 99% of people are sleep as fuck. They're the same. 99% of people are the same. They may think they're different. They may be able to sing. Some people even got into this argument. They may have different talents. They can sing. One can do gymnastics. One is a football player, basketball player. You might got some geniuses out here. Would be rocket scientists, doctors, and lawyers and things like that. That's different than actually being different. Actually having different types of thoughts in your mind, different viewpoints on this fucked up bullshit ass illusion of a reality. Even down through those talents, these unique talents. Some would even argue with shit. I got tattoos, so I'm different. No, that doesn't make you different. That doesn't make you different at all. You got a different hairstyle. That doesn't make you different. You got some weird ass piercings. That doesn't make you different at all. We think it does. But emotionally, there's a good chance you're the same. You're going to break down. Everybody's driven on their emotions. Fear based, you're probably, most of your thoughts and most of the way you conduct yourself is based on fear. This is what it is. And again, this has been programmed into us since we were kids. How different we are, all while being raised in this box. We're supposed to think these things. Click up, get to different groups, and think the same types of things these groups think. How can you be different in that situation? Why are people even telling you that you're different? Because they don't really want you to be different. That's not what they want. It's not what this society wants. It doesn't want us to be different. It wants us to be mindless zombie ass slaves all our lives. Be happy with the bit of fucking crumbs we get out here. Be happy if you get you a little bit of money. All the while, the whole fucking, there's people all over the world suffering. But just happy to be getting yours. You hear people talking about, I'm gonna get mine. You get down to most people think what they're thinking about is the same shit. You got your regular celebrity worship. You got your reality TV. You got what happened at their job. I'm talking about the same. The same. How is that possible if everybody's different? I had people that wanted to argue with me as well that it was wrong of me to even try to make people feel less than special. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm challenging you to be different as opposed to just saying you're different. That's what I'm challenging you to do. That's the whole purpose of the question. That's the whole purpose of even having this conversation. I'm challenging you to be different. I don't want people to be different. I'm tired of meeting the same motherfuckers. I'm tired of talking to the same motherfuckers. People got the same fears, same emotions, same goals. I'm tired of talking to the same ass people. I'm challenging people to be as different as they claim they are. Break free from this bullshit ass matrix that we live in. I challenge people to do that. If they can put their emotion aside and the dumb shit aside, the unique talent they may have aside. If they could do that instead of just looking and thinking that they're different based on, a couple of different appearances, or you like country music, you like rap music, you like R&B music, somebody likes all three, and automatically this makes you different. You listen to different artists, you like different TV shows. You think that makes you different. It does not. Because at the core of your thoughts, you are the same. Now, of course, you got different people with different mindsets out here. You'll have the homosexual community. They believe they're different per their sexual orientation. No, you're not different per your sexual orientation. You'll have people out here who uh, may even have some form of a, I want to say, a unique diet. You know, you got your vegans running around here. I won't say their diet is unique, but you got your vegans running around. I think they different based on the fact that they vegan. I mean, the stuff that we think we're different because of, it's just like, no, no, it's just that's not real. You into different shit. You got a different diet. You may not smoke. You may not drink. Like most people, that don't make you different. It doesn't make you different at all. Because if we get down to the bottom of having a conversation with you, your goals, fears, and emotions are the same as most everybody else. This government knows it. This is why they can predict what we're going to do before we even do it. If we were different, they wouldn't be able to do that. Again, they want to tell you that you're different. They want to have you believing that you're different. But actually being different, no, they don't even want us to be different. They want us to be mindless, sleeping ass, emotional, scared ass zombies out here. That's what they want. And we giving it to them. So this is my challenge to you, to be actually different. As opposed to just saying you're different. You fighting with the person you with every goddamn day. You ain't different at all. Everybody doing the same shit. You even can get down to the fact that most people will dislike this video before they even watch it. Y'all know trolls is running amok out here. The internet has opened up a way you can view people per the stuff that they put on the internet. You can see out here. This is the same man. What type of motherfucker? What type of person sits around and either spreads all types of fucking bullshit per trolling, whether it be racist trolls or just disrespectful ass trolls and shit on the internet, anonymous faces? Like me, look at people. Look at what's going on out here. People who won't even watch this video, that just dislike it. That's not different. That's the same. Per the title, they're not gonna like this fucking video, you know, because I'm special. Dislike. Well, I mean, you the same. In that moment, you are the exact fucking same because your emotions drove you to click the goddamn dislike button for even before you even listen to anything. I'm challenging you. I'm not trying to belittle you for it. I'm challenging everybody to be actually different, as opposed to just saying this shit. Like, ain't nothing wrong with saying it. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's just wrong. It's false. And if you look out here, you can see that it's false. But that's all the fuck I want to say, man. I want to take up too much of y'all time with this shit, man. Just hopefully y'all able to look at it, and instead of looking at it from an emotional place, look at it from a logical standpoint and really look into what we as a people, you know what I'm saying, what we think, how we're thinking. This group thought that we have, everybody thinking the same bullshit. The government feeds off of it. This is why they're able to advertise to you, put propaganda out here against you, do all types of atrocious things, and we don't have a problem with it. We believe. We're so scared to stand up against them. I've had people tell me they can't even, we couldn't boycott with our labor because we all gonna get fired and kicked out of our houses and shit like that. Like, it's just it's the fear that controls us. It's the fear that controls our mindsets, and it's the fear that they play off of, that we're not actually different. You can sing, you can swim, you can shoot a three-pointer. You have a mohawk. Your hair is purple. You wear, you know, different type of clothes. That don't make you different at all. Mindsets do. And most mindsets out here are the same. So, y'all comment if you feel need to comment. It's your motherfucking man's in them, y'all. I'm out.